We are live. What's going on, guys? How's it going? Happy Monday to everybody. I hope everybody's doing wonderful. Having so far an amazing night.
Lexi's saying hi.
Yeah, that's the fury of a chihuahua. But anyways, I hope everybody's doing wonderful. Happy Monday so far.
Happy Monday.
Welcome to Cool Case Adventures special edition live stream for theme park news. We go
Special
live.
edition.
We go live every Monday. For the most part, we try to go over the theme park news. Most likely, our main focus here in Florida is in Walt Disney World and Universal Studios. Once in a while, we jump to other theme parks as well. But
Sorry.
you're just checking.
I'm checking.
That we're working.
Yes, we're working.
So
Something's working.
so basically that's what we do, people. That we talk about theme park news, and there's a lot. Always there's news breaking up. Hello, Miss Sheila. How are you? Hope you're doing
Sheila,
a
how are you?
wonderful day. Look at us, two live stream back to back. Kind of getting crazy, right?
Whoop,
Two
whoop.
live stream back to back.
With crazy people.
But anyways, thank you so much for joining us. Make sure you hit the like button on YouTube because that will help us tremendously. And you know what? Let's talk about theme park news. So lots of things are happening right now. Right now, it's interesting to see, Karen, how Disney is always the main focus. No matter what Universal does, Disney will forever be the main focus.
Always.
However, every time the Universal has the opportunity, they try to drop something with Epic Universe. So tonight we're gonna find out what they say. Sheila said it's freezing, 45 and raining all day.
No,
Yikes.
thank you. Yeah,
Yikes.
that's cold, Miss Sheila.
It is it's being in the 80s over here. High 70s, I think it was. Yeah, 78 was the highest. And for the rest of the week, we're expecting 80 degrees, unfortunately. I need a cooler than that.
I'm okay with it.
No, I need a cooler. It's too hot all year long. I could use the break. So, but
We don't have sweater weather.
no, we got it.
I mean, I do. I wear my sweater all the time.
I need to break out some of those long sleeve stuff that we got.
Yes.
But anywho, it feels like every time that Disney make an announcement or some sort, here comes Universal flexing a little bit with Epic Universe.
Right.
Mary, oh, we miss you too, buddy. We miss you. For my fly, I'm currently on. There you go. She's watching us from the fly.
That's awesome.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, Mary. We miss you already.
We do.
For everybody who's out there and joining us, just make sure you smash that like button. Once again, that helps us a lot. Share the video with everybody. What's up with the Chihuahua? She's going crazy today. It's the Chihuahua power.
Jeez, puppy power.
But anyways, I want to share something because I've been watching Universal Studios Epic Universe progress little by little. And again, I haven't dived in because there's just too much. This is what we think it is, but Universal is not actually other than we know that Super Nintendo World is going in there. I don't think they have announced everything else. Like they have not said officially this is what's going into the park. So I don't want to dive into too many speculations per se, but I want to show you a couple of shots of the things that are happening currently. And some of the sorry, I'm dealing with some technical difficulties as usual. But I mean, check this out. This is one of the things that I want to just concentrate on. So this is a company. Basically, its name is Cygnus. And a different look at the How to Train Your Dragon roller coaster. So it is all of a sudden this looks very, very interesting.
How do they know that that's how to train your
Because
dragon?
that's what they.
Oh,
So there's the whole entire map of Epic Universe, and the people they have anticipated where everything is going based on the locations. Again, nothing confirmed by Universal, but we already knew there was some sort of roller coaster going on. And remember, Epic Universe is the theme park that Universal's opening with the main mission of competing with Disney World. They're actually not even competing. They're in their plan is to take Disney World out of the question. Basically saying people are going to travel here because of Epic Universe and then think about Walt Disney World. That's basically their main reason, their main mission. And you could tell based on their intention. But in order for them to do that, rumor has it that they have to become a family theme park. There no longer has to be a thrilling park such as IOA. As much as people love Island of Adventures, they can no longer do it that way. They have to just do or build more family-oriented theme parks in order to compete against at least Magic Kingdom.
right.
Um, so that's basically what's going on in the mind of Universal
Universal.
Studios. So they also know they have to have some thrilling aspect, and in this case, the thrilling aspect is called the How to Train a Dragon.
It's
So
gonna have 2 tracks though.
it's known to be have 2 tracks, which we had it at one point where Hagrid's was. Um, remember when we had the Dwelling Dragon?
Dueling Dragons, yeah.
That will come and face each other, fire versus ice. So we had it in Island of Adventure. So it may be kind of like a Dueling Dragon, but maybe a little bit toned down.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking. So time will tell. So these guys continue to basically give us, different looks of the things that we're able to find. Um, this one is pretty cool. I look at construction, project 912, which is the what they call the second hotel. If you guys don't know where this is located, Epic Universe is massive.
Yeah.
Basically, they go from International Drive and touches part of Universal Boulevard up to Sun Lake. So if you're familiarized with the Orlando area, it starts pretty much in the corner or right in front of the Shingle Creek Hotel, which is a Rosen Hotel. And then if you make a turn on that Universal Boulevard street and keep going straight, eventually you're gonna pass in front of the convention centers, which is the new convention center, and you're gonna keep going straight, and that actually takes you to Sun Lake Road. And this is what I mean by this is the I think this is the Chingo Creek facility. You know that UCF campus.
Is it
I think so. The apartments.
the apartments?
Mhm.
All that up there is epic.
Yeah, all of
Oh,
this is
wow.
epic. This
That's
this thing is
huge.
massive. This is not a joke.
No.
So they legit are not. I'm telling you, they are not gonna hold back against Universal Studios. Against Disney. So, but anyway, we're having companies now showing us more and more and more. So, I'm trying to keep up with this company, bioconstructor company. Now this section over here is actually part of it that you could see somewhere from, and I might be wrong. See, this is the Orlando Eye, right? So right in front of over here, Karen, this is Sun Lake Road. So you're talking about all of this. It's kind of hard. I mean, it is massive. I mean,
Yeah.
massive.
It's gonna be huge.
This project is insane. It is like Universal is saying we are putting everything that we have made from both parks into that like all our eggs to the same
Yeah,
basket,
like
and this better work. So Michela say they are building an apartment for employees too. Yeah, that's what the rumors say. Again, there's nothing that confirmed that other than what Universal's been telling us. But they're trying to build communities so that way people that work for the park don't have to travel far. And we got some apartment owned by Universal across the theme parks of city. So, but yeah, this thing is huge. So it will be interesting. I mean, plus, I don't want to even think about the chaos with the traffic because a city is Sand Lake Road. As I mean, look at it; it's just 2 lane,
yeah, they better build up.
2 lane. So I don't know what this is gonna do, how it's gonna affect the city or not. Over here you got an international drive. So pretty much, Disney can be Disney, but pretty much Universal planted themselves in the heart
Yeah,
of the tourism. I mean, there's no question about it. That was strategically done with the purpose of listen, we're here to stay and we're gonna be the big sheriff in town. It's not longer gonna be
Disney.
Disney. That's just the bottom line. And but watch it, they're probably gonna come across like we have the best hotels because they're building 2 new hotels. Rumor has it that possibly a third one. So I don't know, but 2 hotels for sure have been confirmed. Then they're gonna have the latest hotel. Nobody knows about the theming yet. Uh, People are praying that is one of them could have like a Harry Potter theme because they feel that if they do that,
Oh,
it's gonna devastate Disney. No question
no.
asked. It is in the core, in the heart of International Drive. So they're going to be telling people, listen, if you want to go to Disney, you got to stay in their property. But with us, you could do so much more in our hotels, and you're in the heart of everything that's happening in
Right.
International Drive. And not only that, they are so close to the convention center that they will be catering for conferences.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
we're gonna get to that one later on. Um, because they actually came across and said it today. Uh, Here is some is the curve close to the entrance. This reminds me of the old Universal Studios before the parking garage was built. I mean, but I'm telling you, this is massive, and the only way you're able to keep up with this is just having people like them um, doing what they can with these aerial shots. But look at it. There, I mean,
That's massive.
there's no doubt Universal Studios coming after Disney. So moving right on, something cute that I find. I didn't know this until this came out the other day. Universal Cabana Bay Resort tree lighting ceremony at Universal Studio Orlando, and apparently they have Santa. I mean, they don't have him all there all the time, but
That's a pretty cool Santa.
it's a cool Santa.
The Floridian Santa
I think they Universal could do better with
with
this.
that backdrop.
With
Yeah.
the backdrop that it just look like something thrown at the last minute. Then you have the character, which is kind of cool. Cabana Bay is known for having different
Minions,
character
yeah.
in the minions. I think Shrek is there sometimes. So Cabana Bay seems like it's the place to be. Also, they had this live. They have a live band and a pair of ice dancers during the ceremony,
That's interesting.
right? Not sure they're doing this every night. They may be doing it once in a while. You know, they might have just focused on doing this during the uh, light up ceremony to see how people will react. But this was completely interesting. I mean, I get you know what I gotta give credit to Universal. Universal is competing hardcore
Yeah.
with Disney. So like notice Disney has like the gingerbread houses and they like all that cool stuff, and then here comes Universal. All right, we'll bring entertainers.
Yeah.
Fine.
We'll
We'll
make
bring
it.
them.
We'll make a tiny ice skating ring in
That's
there.
fine.
We'll have 2 dancers there.
So You know, I appreciate their effort. You know, as a guest, I appreciate that. And look at this. Here's Santa flipping this
An
an
elf.
elf. What the heck? You know, I'm not sure if again this was done that night off or if this is something um that they do every night. If somebody can confirm this for me, let me know in the comment. But I find that interesting. Gee, I would just stop by to see this. I love.
Oh, go back. Go back up.
Yeah.
That elf is from the Fuel Wildfire. The girls that did the show.
Oh,
So I'm sure well,
one of them.
yeah. It's pretty cool.
So I'm assuming that they might have kept them, but I mean, nothing has said they have started and they're continuing it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't know. That might have been just because it says Christmas tree lighting ceremony. And usually, when you do the ceremony, that's it, and then you move forward. But I am dying to see if Universal will continue this. That would be pretty tight. So,
Kind of cool.
anyways, this so far could be a speculation. Yeah, it's giving me a hard time. So far could be a speculation of some sort. According to this leak information, and this is the map for Universal Studio Hollywood. Something similar to this.
That's so cool. They made it look like it almost looks like the party game, Mario Party.
Yeah, the official map asset for Super Nintendo World and Universal Studio Hollywood. That's basically, and here goes Cygnus Park once again. But yeah, I know. Let me see. I should have restarted my computer. That would have taken it away. But anyway, um, that's basically what it's looking like.
I'm excited.
I'm not sure. Again, it looks similar though.
Even if it's something like that, it's still pretty cool.
But there was,
look at Yoshi.
Apparently, there was a leak of this map. That somebody just leaked it, but we'll see. But it looks cool. So Universal Hollywood, multiple rumors, Karen, are happening with Universal Hollywood in regards to Super Nintendo World. They are, I mean, a huge rumor, and I think I mentioned this before, where people were speculating that this park may open as early as January. So now they're actually talking about the huge speculation is a soft opening
in California.
Universal Studio Hollywood. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
In California, because
I wouldn't be surprised if they do it at the same time that Disneyland's celebrating the 100?
The 100 year.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. That way they can compete.
Yeah, but what is interesting is that you're right. They could legit compete. No question asked.
They would drive a lot of guests away from Disney.
But the big rumor sounding every single day now is a soft opening. And we know at least over here in Orlando, they have done soft opening for everything.
Right.
So now the question is how they're going to do I guess that they could do it. I mean, the virtual line, for what I understand, they continue to do the virtual line for a Secret Life of Pets. Life of Pets. Only when it's busy. When the park is slammed.
Does that ride really get that busy?
Yeah, because it's one of the newest one.
Wow.
Or it's legit the newest one, I think. So they could use the same system, but it has already been confirmed that people that go to this park in this section has to have
a reservation.
A virtual line spot. So who knows? That may be a strategy to say, listen, we are going to soft open because they don't want a massive chaos.
Right.
They know that the park cannot handle this section, may not be able to handle everybody because now it's not people from the US. This is becoming like Harry Potter. This is people from all the world. that may
Right.
be coming here because this is the second Super Nintendo World in the world. So
Right.
rather than going to Japan, people are like, okay, we're already going to US, might as well go to Disneyland and visit Universal Studio Hollywood because we
Right.
have to see this. Again, this is Universal Studio coming really aggressive to like knock off Disney, no matter what.
Right.
So I could see it, if they strategize correctly, where they'll be like, okay, let's do a soft opening because we don't have a way to manage all the massive
Right
amount of
now.
crowd.
I think that land's gonna be too small or to take too many people too.
This is
You know
not
what
the
I mean?
secret of life,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
man.
That's the whole land, but
This is like this is what everybody's been waiting for. Forget about and like this is what people are going to be talking about for years
right.
to come. I mean, I read, and I heard somebody already mention a couple of times that they might have even be talking towards a soft opening, maybe I think last week of December.
Oh boy.
Yeah, because they have according to what
It's like Christmas week.
yeah, according to what I heard, the ride is already up and running. Like people have tested already, like team members that work for the line
Nice.
and the engineers and all that, right? So they are finalizing all the touches. I want to say the only thing that is not complete is the restaurant, and that's what they're actually working inside. But the goal is, um, they say in December.
That'd be kind of cool.
So now it's becoming. It went from the opening could still be March,
March.
but the soft opening though could be sometime between January. I mean, late December to
Well, if they do that,
March.
that'll alleviate too, like the grand opening too, because then people when they're in January, February, they don't really need to be
Right.
there for the opening.
Which
Right.
that's exactly what
Yeah.
happened with the Velocicoaster.
Right. They open it way before the actual.
Uh-huh. And I know it happened in Hollywood with Jurassic World. I think I opened maybe a month and a half before it was.
That way, by the time when the time comes for the actual opening, it won't be as big of a thing.
So it'll be interesting to see what Universal does. Either or, I hope it does it when we are around
And we can go.
I would love to get in this thing. Live on Two Wheels. What's up, my friend? How are you? Long time, man. I hope everything's well with you and the fam. So this thing is moving fast. So I'm excited. All right, moving right along. You got tickets now on sale for Universal's Great Movie Escape, which is opening this Friday.
Whoop, whoop.
Spoiler alert, your Central Florida family will be there on night number 1. We pick the nighttime, of course, because we both work. I mean, I work, and the kids have school. And bottom line is opening night, starting at $50. That was the sucking part.
Yeah.
And kind of like it's Universal Studios, it's to be expected. Family of 4. By the time we pay the processing fee and the taxes and all that, I have to let you know if the $239 was actually worth it.
Yeah.
For an escape room.
I hope so.
I went up ahead and against Karen's not, she was not too happy, but I went ahead and booked it. And I want to make sure that, and I went to the Jurassic World section because I figure it will be kind of like easier for the kids. And then Back to the Future. So we shall see. I know as a fact that there's team members that have been randomly selected, that they're trying it, and rumor has it the people are saying that it's really good. And also, there's 2 ways that we're gonna be doing this. So, for example, when we go there, we're gonna have people with us, not from our families. Not like, Yeah, it's not like the other escape room. It's gonna be the room, four of us, and up to four more people, I think, over there. So how it's gonna happen is that we all have to decide. I think it's what level we want because they have it as beginner or something
Yeah,
like
right.
that, right? And if we had kids, which we do, they there's certain tasks that they have to do. So it's like they made it in a way that everybody can
Has to
participate.
participate.
Mhm. That's what the little bit that we have heard. So anyway, this is
I kind of don't
inside.
like that it's for more like I thought it would just be for like us. You know what I mean? Like
No, if you want to have your own private room, the price starts at $300 for up to 8 people.
no,
So
we could have just found more people to go.
we could have found more
Yeah.
people. The problem is that I didn't. I had to make a decision because I wanted to do it so that way, for content purposes, we will be there on day number one. So I didn't have the time to approach more people. But if you do the math correctly, it starts at $49.99 per person. But if we were to pay $300 and you divide that by 8 people, your group of 8, that means that everybody pays 37.50 without the taxes. So it comes cheaper. You will be serving. I mean, I think you will be saving maybe 11-12 bucks per person.
Hey, that's a lot
So for our
for
family,
us.
for our family of us, let's say we save 12 bucks times four. That would be $48 that we would have saved if we would have just actually go with our own private room and have up to like 8 people with us. I feel that would have made the 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 difference. But I didn't have enough time to say, hey, wow, how many of my 4 friends want to come? Because as I was booking, Karen, I have multiple windows, and as I was booking and asking you, hey, this time okay, I will click and it will tell me the time was no longer available. So I had to go back and refresh the screen, and then I went from having multiple time frame to just having
Like the
lesser
last
and
one.
lesser and lesser.
You're
Yeah.
like, Karen,
So
answer.
no, so by the time that you answer, I was already about to pay. And you say, yeah, I think that time is okay. And then I hit and it went through. We have
But
an escape room here in my area and it's $30 per person. So 50 is not too bad for a theme park. There you go. That makes me happy to hear though.
I say if it's good enough and we're gonna do the second one, then we can obviously plan and take 4 more people.
You know what it
At least
is,
3.
Chino? In most of the escape room in our area happen to be 30 to $35. So you're right. I don't think $50 is unreasonable for a theme park. It's just like when you start multiplying that by the amount of people in your party, that's when it comes to, like, you know what I mean. So I give you a perfect example, and I was talking to Mary last night about it. The same price that we pay for an escape room is the same amount of money that we pay for the character breakfast with the Grinch. The same price that we pay for the character dining at HHM. 230 something dollars. So I was like, you know what? It's still a lot of money, but I feel like I'm seeing characters and I'm having food this way that I could kind of like justify that more than, okay, we're gonna go and play a game and I have to just come up with that. So
How long did you get?
I don't
They don't
know.
say.
They don't say, but it said here it says find yourself in a secret genetic lab in Isla Nublar and use your wits to solve a serious problem. An apex predator has broken free and is headed your way. So I guess that we had to escape that predator. So here it is, the price that I told you. It's $49.99 per person. And for $300, guests can book a private room for a group. Here are more tickets details. Okay, so maximum
So
of
6.
6 people. Children under 3 do not count. So who knows? Maybe we have our own room. Maybe we just got 2 more people with us. So that's good to know. Maximum
Yeah,
of six
6.
people. Man, may include multiple persons from different groups in the same escape room. Pricing varies and is subject to availability and to change without notice. And that's true. When you gotta let them know I'm going before 6 or after 6. So if you come before 6, the earlier you pick, the cheaper it is. The later you come, the more expensive it gets. Um, Chino said, "Yeah, you guys are totally right. Even going to the movies crazy nowadays. My man, I think about it like 50 times before I even
Yeah.
go to the
We're
movies
like, yeah,
anymore.
let's go to the movies. They're like,
It's like
no, let's not. Let's not go to them.
yeah, it's a good 60 to 80 something dollars for the four of us to go to a movie. It is insane. Um, all guests are required to arrive 15 minutes prior to allotted time. So what time? Ours is 7:30. Late arrivals may not be able to join the experience and subject to forfeit of a escape room ticket.
All right, guys, I'll be back. I gotta pick up Kyla.
Karen has to pick up Kyla from a basketball game. So, oh, Karen, here's your answer.
Yeah, I saw it. 90 minutes.
Guess you plan on a 90 minutes to experience Universal Great Movie, including checking. Really? Including checking? Are you serious? No, that's not good. Because you could go through checking and they may, like any escape room, they may tell you, all right, guys, have a seat. We'll let you know when we're ready. And 20 minutes after, that's when they call you. And you're like, okay, so that's included on my 90 minutes? Ah, anyways. So this part is super. See, I didn't read this part. This is very important. You gotta arrive 15 minutes before. I better rush the family because especially the children. Every time you tell them we gotta be somewhere, the kids they take forever. I mean, it drives me bonkers. So our time I think it's 7:30. I gotta double check on that. So that means we gotta be there by 7:15. I mean, 7:15 is too late, so we might as well be there by 7 o'clock, right? Uh, to optimize the guest experience, party capacity may be limited for those traveling with a mobility device through Universal Great Movie Escape. Guests with an electric or the ECV must transfer from their ECV into a standard wheelchair, provided at checked in. This is very important. I don't know why yet. I will tell you, when we do it on Friday, but not sure the reason. I'm sure that they may have you doing something that maybe the ECV doesn't fit, or you know, people may be able to wheel you around or make things easier. The experience is half an hour. Okay, so hold on. Is the whole thing 90 minutes or half an hour? Now I'm confused. The earliest time slot available is 11 in the morning and the latest is 10:30. Now I am confused. Is the darn thing 30 minutes or 90 minutes? And then they say including 90 minutes and the check includes the check-in in the 90 minutes. So wait a second. Are you telling me that I have to wait for an hour and all that I'm getting is 30 minutes? Oh boy. See, I haven't even done this thing. I'm already complaining about. This is confusing. So cannot wait for Friday, people. Because I tell you something, if I feel like we wasted $239, mm, I surely will let you know because I you know that's a lot of money. And then I also think about you know uh families. So you're already coming to a theme park. Excellent idea. Don't get me wrong. But we're spending a lot of money, so that means 200 something dollars more at least for a family of four. Ugh, they better come up with some kind of like not discount, but like kind of like a package that may give you a little bit of discounted ticket price. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see eventually if this whole thing is worth it. But hey, at least you guys know now, spoiler alert, this is what we're gonna be doing on Friday in case you didn't watch our live stream. I think we mentioned in the live stream once or twice. So we will be here Friday night, which is opening night. Green and Red Coconut Club secret menu reveal. So I didn't even know they have a secret menu. Honestly, I saw this and I'm like, hey, let me share this. So this person through Twitter has shared the secret menu from the Green and Red Coconut Universal Studio Orlando, which I cannot read. Something about Cosmopolitan is 1550. Peppermint cranberry mule $15. The Grinch is 16, and Naughty or Nice is 1650. It's a Santa, bro. I like this. Oh, there's more. I didn't read the top part. Sparkling gin, sugar cookie, and Jack Frost. Dang. Well, maybe if I would have scrolled down, I could have read it. So let's see how much would this cost me. All of that sounds good, people. I don't know. When do I tell this to Karen? 17 plus 16. Let's see. All I can tell you is that I'm willing to try all this. Plus 16. Obviously, I cannot be driving that day. And then we have a Cosmopolitan 1550. Then the Mule is another 15. Then the Grinch is 16. Another Nice is 1650. So if you were to buy every single item that is mentioned in here, the total comes to 112.50. You know, if you go with some friends and split it, you know what I mean? Maybe between three people, you know, that's not bad. Even if you go with, first of all, I don't know if I personally can drink all this, but let's say Karen and I go with another couple, right? And then we split it, and let's say we still split them in two parties because we're like, two different couple. Each of us pay 56.25, which is not honestly it's not bad. That's what like a normal bar will do. Um, Normal bar cost. So that's one, two, three, four, five, six, seven drinks. Dang. I better take a picture of this. Would you guys like a review on all these drinks? Would you be interested? Let me know. I don't mind taking it for the team. I could always take it for the team, people. But anyway, apparently there's a secret menu. Who knew? All that I knew it was about that menu. You see, the menu that they're showing over there, they have the specialty cocktails. They have the secret family holiday punch, cinnamon, swizzle, paloma, if I'm not mistaken, Noel, nui nui, candy cane, piña colada. That sounds good. Holiday mocktail, pineapple holiday cooler, and obviously they have canned beer and they have wine. So they have, what is it I said? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven secret menu items. Plus they have one, two, three, four, five, six regular items. Damn, they have 13 different drinks. Wow. Honestly, that's pretty cool. That is not bad at all. Uh Go ahead. I have a question on two local restaurants. Have you guys gone to restaurant Pal Campo and El Cilandrillo? And if you have, which one of you guys like better? Not a theme park question, but I was wondering. I haven't been in Palcampo. I have been in Cilandrillo. I like the Cilandrillo, but for whatever reason, they're a little bit in the costly side. Um, you know, for two, let's say for you and your wife, you're probably gonna look easily at for the two of you, maybe under 50 $60 easily. Still good. And I think they have one by the Florida Mall. So they have one in Kissimmee for sure, and I think the other one is by the Florida Mall. But the one by Campo, I haven't tried it. I don't even I don't even know where it's located, to be honest with you. So I don't mind the cilantro. It's just that one of those things that you cannot do all the time. It's a lot of food though. They do serve you a lot of food though. So you're paying a lot of money, but they do serve you a lot of food. You're welcome, man. No problem. Anytime. So anyway, that you know that looks pretty interesting. That does look pretty interesting. I gotta hit up my friend for this. Hold on. Those are the secret menu. I'm down with that. I'm down with that. Hold on, guy. I'm actually texting a friend right now. Who knows? Maybe I'll be able to do it this week. I'm down for that. I'm telling you. So, anyways, good. The amount of things that I find out doing research just to prepare for this live stream, I found that I was like, ooh, I didn't know. I'm sure a lot of people don't know either. So, uh, just know that Puss in Boots takes over Swaps Pharmacy with three new specialty milkshakes. That actually started yesterday. By the time that we arrived, and I know we were doing the live stream, but obviously, well, not obviously, unfortunately, Schwab's tend to close early. I don't know why, because it's a place that honestly people can visit even towards the end of the night. But they came up with three brand new specialty milkshakes, and I saw it in somebody post yesterday, which it wasn't. Ironically, wasn't the WDW uh, Today News. So, but shout out to them because I'm using their source. Um, so so you guys can get the latest news. So on the decal on the sign outside, advertise the milk bark and Puss in Boots, the last wish. So you cannot miss it. Miss it. In other words, just walk in front of Born Stuntacular, keep going straight, look to the left side, and then that's when you're gonna find Schwab's. And it's actually right next to the AP Lounge. So it's easy to find. So I saw that they have it. I haven't heard many people talking about it, but I'm digging the fact that they changed the inside to have things from the movie. That's kind of cool, right? And here's the specialty milkshake. And I haven't seen Schwab's do a specialty milkshake, and I may be wrong, but you guys know me. We are foodies, and where there's new food, there's the cool case adventure. As long we can go, right? I don't know how long they're gonna be running these milkshakes for, or if any time that I show up, they're closed. But the last time I remember them making specialty milkshakes was for Mardi Gras back on 2019, and we did a review on one of the three specialty milkshakes that they had, and yeah, we did a review back on 2019. I want to say that was the last time I saw Schwab's making specialty milkshake. So now they come up and surprise us with this one. So now they have the Kitty Soft Paws tuxedo, which is a and cookies and cream ice cream, hot fudge Oreo crumbs with white chocolate paws. Then you got Puss in Boots Café con leche. I'm sorry. So it's coffee and dulce de leche ice cream with chocolate covered espresso beans and caramel. And then you got Perritos Minty PB and chip, so which is a mint chip ice cream with peanut butter, crushed Oreo, sprinkle, and a duck bone. That does sound interesting. So definitely, at least these kitty softballs, we may have to try because I don't know that we're gonna like this dulce de leche or the kids are gonna like that. Kyle and I don't care about PB, so I think the most that the four of us may agree liking is gonna be this kitty softballs. Either or, you're right, Miss Sheila. It does sound yummy. It does look interesting. But like I said, okay, so this is how they look. So yeah, the coffee sounds good. I'm not a fan of caramel, but the coffee sounds good. Karen may try it because she doesn't mind. Karen likes caramel and she doesn't mind peanut butter. But this is the kitty softballs. This is the café con leche, and this is perritos minty. All of them quite interesting. I mean, knowing the family, I could let you buy all three of them, and trust me, they're not gonna go to waste. Although, stay tuned for our video doing food review because we, for the first time, left with the naughty one treat. I mean, we didn't complete it. That's what I meant. So here is that kitty softballs tuxedo for $9.99. That's what it looks like. Once again, shout out to WWNT for the sources of information. This is the café con leche, $9.99. That looks interesting. This is the coffee one, Michela, that you were referring to. And this is the minty PB and chip, which is $9.99. I want to say Karen got home, so I want to ask her. It says fans of mint and chocolate will love this one. This almost tastes like Andes mint, which has strong mint chocolate chip taste and a whole lot of chocolate Oreo crumbs. The peanut butter is layered in the shake, so you will get occasionally bursts of peanut butter sauce, but the shake is mainly chocolate mint. You know what? I may compromise to that. That's not bad at all. As long as it's open when I go. So I don't know. Wait until Karen walks through. Now we got two things we gotta talk to Karen about. We gotta try the secret menu on the green and red coconut and this. No pressure. Michela said, I love chocolate covered espresso bean. I don't think I remember trying one like that, Miss Sheila, but again, I'm willing to try it. I may like it. Definitely, I may like it. But anyways, I'm gonna hold that one until Karen comes over here because I know that she's talking to the kids. Some of you might have seen our post this morning, or anybody's post. Is Universal went crazy. Universal was the first one who came across and said this morning, we have 13 new Harry Potter interactive ones, and you can find them in Ollivanders. And where people were like, what? You would expect one, but not 13. But yeah, seriously, they went 13.
13 what?
13 brand new interactive ones.
Interactive.
Yeah. So before we move over here, here's what we gotta talk about.
Oh, jeez.
This is a secret menu. Remember, I showed you
Right.
somebody posting that.
Yes.
So this is a secret menu. 7 different drinks for the red, green, and red
7.
coconut. Yeah.
Is there one missing?
No, it's
There's 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so never mind. I might have miscount. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They might have not ordered one of them.
Okay, that's a 6. But
Huh? Look.
see,
The
Bobby,
black
I'm looking at the actual menu.
Oh no! Forget about the menu. These are secret menu.
Oh, okay.
So the one on black, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Okay.
Plus the 6 from the menu. That's a total of 13 drinks. So already reach out to our friend to see if he wants to join us. So that's one. And then Michila is undecided because look, she's in trouble. I had her to be in trouble with herself. No, not only with the one. It all started with this.
Oh, I want to try the milkshakes.
Although Michila said, I want to go with the cafe con leche one.
Oh.
So this is how it looks.
Jeez.
Yep. So the first one is cookies and cream, ice cream, hot fudge, Oreo crumbs, and white chocolate paws. I feel like this is the one that the 4 of us are going to like.
Yes.
Right? And then you got dulce de leche, the next one. But this one has coffee and dulce de leche ice cream with chocolate covered espresso beans and caramel.
Oh.
I feel
that's going to be super.
I may like it, but I'm not a fan of caramel. I mean, Sheila says that she loves chocolate covered espresso beans.
I'm not a big fan of dulce de leche.
But this one
Perritos.
is Perritos Minty PB and Chip, which is a mint chip ice cream with peanut butter, crushed Oreo sprinkles, and
I'm gonna like that.
Dog bone.
Kalo and I gonna like that.
However, when she did the review, she said that peanut butter is layered in the shake, so you will get occasionally bursts of peanut butter sauce, but the shake is mainly chocolate.
Yeah, you can tell they cover the cup and not cover it, just made it.
Yeah, so I might be able to deal with that, but I'm not. Yeah. I'm not crazy about that. So then Michila got more into trouble when I showed her that there's 13 new Harry Potter interactive ones that actually debuted today at Ollivander's, which Mary actually had the opportunity to see them. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm having an escape.
I told her, I told her she was so nice to give me some pictures. But this is what it looks like. All the new designs are $63. So if you go to Ollivander's, they're gonna have this. They're gonna have them displayed in Ollivander. As opposed to the previous series, guests are not longer matched to a 1 using the Celtic wood calendar.
That's kind of a bummer, I think.
Instead, personality traits are used to match a 1 to the witch or wizard using the lore provided above. The description are also included inside the box, and close-up images and descriptions are available below. That sounds tempting for another video. Right? I do like that one.
That one's pretty. They're really pretty.
Michila, I know you've seen, because I know you saw some of the pictures. Might have seen them earlier. Which one you like the best so far? I go basically, I don't know anything about Harry Potter, but like I look at the shapes and stuff like that. That one looks kind of cool. So this one said that one will only be sold here at Universal Orlando Resort. Universal Studio Hollywood will have a walnut and a dragon heartstring one. Universal Studio Japan will have a cherry and unicorn hair one. And Universal Beijing Resort will have a red oak and unicorn hair one. Shout out to Universal for making exclusive one to every single one of their parks because that makes fans looking
Travel.
forward and travel to experience things. That's what I'm talking about. I am not a fan when you go to Universal Studios and here and then go to Hollywood is the same crap. Go to Magic Kingdom and go to Disneyland, you find the same crap. And that's what I've been saying the longest. Why theme parks, example, uh, Disney with Galaxy's Edge will not have certain characters in Disneyland and other characters in Walt Disney World in Hollywood Studios and make things different so people can travel and enjoy a different experience. So the fact that Universal has a specific one for each of their parks is amazing. I
That's
like
pretty.
it. Some fans may hate it, but I like it. I did the one quiz and
On Pottermore.
on Pottermore, and I'm
Sycamore.
a Sycamore. Sycamore.
Sycamore.
Is it Sycamore or Sycamore?
I don't really know what that means, though, Miss Sheila. I'm gonna have to look it up.
But if you see, I will go and buy the one. See, this is me being, even though I'm not a fan, but me being exclusive. You know, I want to be special. I guess I will go to
You are special.
Ollivander. I am special, especially crazy. And it's saying right now, hey, can I get the exclusive one for Universal Orlando? That's the one that I will buy. However, it kind of defeats the purpose because you want to also buy the one that fits your personality.
Right.
Too. So I get it from that Harry Potter standpoint of view too. So.
Well, I mean, that just means you're gonna buy more.
Caro Lugo is in the house. Welcome.
Hello,
Hola.
hello.
A little late to the party, pero estoy aquí ahora.
There we go.
Welcome. Welcome to the party.
It's okay. I've been in and out.
Well, anyway, this is kind of cool. I like what they did. I give it to Universal. It is an excellent idea. Honestly, I was blown away. Whoa, we got 13 one. So I posted pictures. So I took those pictures directly from Universal. So you're able to see it, but over here they show it to you in more detail, but a little bit of more detail. So
Not really.
it's pretty cool. Just know that all of them is $63 each. I like those black ones.
Yeah, the black ones.
Sheila said it's a questioning one. And
one.
Questing. I can't even read. Questing.
And easily bored and doing mundane tasks. Is that you, Miss Sheila? You have to always be doing stuff? I do. If not, I get bored.
These are cool, though.
They are super cool.
So somebody who's a huge fan and want to collect them all, you guys know me. If you want to buy all of them, they will be paying $819 without the tax. Honestly, but Kevin, if you are a collector, that's not different than lightsabers. You know what?
No, I mean, it's cheaper than the lightsabers.
It is a lot cheaper. Let's say a lightsaber will come out right now, and they cost an average of $200 times 13. We would have had to pay $2,600, and there's a lot of people that pay that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If Galaxy's Edge right now will come and say we have 13 brand new legacy lightsaber, I can guarantee you there's gonna be fans in Galaxy's Edge, both Disneyland and Hollywood Studios, buying every single one.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I'm sure there's a lot of Harry Potter fans that are gonna buy them all.
So that honestly, I mean, I may be wrong, but if you are true hardcore Harry not that this is gonna define whether you are or not. But I'm not judging you if you are really
a collector. If you're a collector,
exactly, then... and your passion is Harry Potter, and you're like, oh my god, 13 came out, I want them all.
Right.
That would be.
You might not cool buy them all at the same time, but
just know it will cost you $800 something. Right. Miss Sheila said, "Yep, that's her.
That would be me.
That's her." They all look cool though.
They look really cool.
They all look cool.
The designs are amazing.
Kyla hasn't seen this
No,
yet. I'll show it to her later.
that's pretty.
Kyla is a busy girl now. She don't even have time for us anymore.
No,
Or she has time.
very limited. Very limited.
Look at this. Is
That one's
beautiful.
beautiful, yeah.
All Kyla has time nowadays is for her school and basketball. That's it.
And sleep. Well, not even.
And now she's getting a little bit of time to think about track and field because it's weighing in her head because she's also on the track and field team
Well, she's starting to stress
that she has to
that she hasn't really ran. She's been doing basketball, but she hasn't ran miles to get ready for track and field. So it's starting to mess with her head.
Mess with her head. Question: on another channel, someone mentioned a spa pass on a Disney cruise for $175 per person. What is this? I can find it on the Disney Cruise Line side. It is the rainforest.
It's a 175.
It vary depending on the nights.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. That's something you have to check. Once you make the reservations, you're gonna have access to make reservation for the spa. And if you are late to do that, then I highly recommend you that the day that you actually board the ship, go straight to the spa, and they will give you that information. Yeah. However, that is going to change according to the amount of nights. So whoever video you watch could have been 175, and what that meant is that they could actually use the rainforest, and I know Dev and Bianca went to the rainforest at the Disney Wish. I'm not sure how much that.
I think they paid $100.
$100?
Yeah, for the day pass.
For the day pass.
So I don't know if you get more. I don't know that it would be 100. Like
no,
not for the whole cruise. I don't think. So there was 100 per night. At least the one that did that day was 100 for that day.
Per person.
Per person.
Okay, but I know. I think Dev has done it in the past.
He did it in the fantasy too, I think. Yeah, so they both did it in the fantasy and they did it on the Wish.
And I know I can refer you to another one that I know did it. It was Kyle Palo. When he did the Wish, I think he did it.
But I think once you paid it off, I think once you start having access to the app to look into the cruise that you're going in, I think that's when you can look at it and try to see
and try to make that reservation.
The reservation, yes.
So they only sell a certain amount of those. So what it is, we've never done the rainforest. So definitely go to PC Dev.
They both I kind of rave about it. Like they really enjoyed it.
Yeah, they swear on it.
Yeah,
they love it. I mean,
yes.
And I like. Don't get me wrong. I like Dev and Bianca a lot, so I trust them.
Right.
I trust them on that recommendation. We haven't done it because we're normally, when we're on a cruise, we're doing stuff as a family, so it's kind of hard to break away. And our children, unfortunately, but fortunately, I said unfortunately because they're not they don't like the idea of spending too much time on the clubs.
Right. Well, I think they're in the awkward stage where the clubs are too little for them. I think there's not a lot going on that they enjoy.
But they like doing stuff with us.
But they like doing the stuff around the ship with us.
Kaleo, in the case of Kaleo, he prefers to play basketball.
Right.
Rather than being... Kaleo is a person that likes to stay active.
He has to stay moving.
He doesn't like just... Yeah. He's not like that teenager that will stay 4 hours playing the same thing. I mean, sometimes he does it at home. But if you tell Kaleo, let's go play basketball, or you could sit over here and play hours in online, he'll tell you, let's do basketball 100%. So that the fact that he had access to a basketball court, he went by himself multiple times. So for us, it's harder to break away because if it's not Kaleo, then we're stuck with I don't want to say like that. But
that didn't come out right.
It's either one or the two. You know what I mean? Sometimes Kyla will go away and then Kyla will stay with us. So then we're like, okay, here we go. So we haven't done it. However, I highly encourage you and recommend you to then watch PC Dev. which he also did it, and also Kyle Paulo did it on the Wish, if I'm not mistaken, and somebody else did it too.
Somebody else did it, yeah.
Can't remember who else. Maybe Team Tracker.
I think Tim did it.
I'm going on for first cruise in January 2023 for 5 days. I log into my app and didn't see a spa pass on Let It Go something else. It's called the Rainforest.
See if you see a rainforest one. It might not be there. It might be something that you have to go.
Is it a Disney cruise?
Yeah. Oh well.
If it's a Disney cruise,
it's a Disney cruise.
It's called a Rainforest. Hold on, I said we'll go back to that. Michila said I just got my first one last February. Ooh,
that's exciting. Scamanders. I probably killed that, but
that's exciting.
The kids have ones. They have interactive ones, and then they have the ones for them.
We have a total of like maybe 3 for interactive. We got the special limited edition, and then they got
an interactive one, and then my mom got them their month one for each one of them. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
So
it's the Rainforest Spa in Disney Cruise.
Trying to look, but I don't think the regular website is gonna tell me.
It's the Rainforest Room. Are you thinking of getting a Disney Cruise Rainforest Room pass? The Rainforest Room is still one of the best kept secrets on a Disney cruise. If you're looking for some serious indulgence and relaxation on your Disney cruise, you must head to the Rainforest Room. I think it's well worth the cost of a Rainforest Room pass or daily pass. So
also, you can get a pass for the entire cruise, or just get the daily one.
So Disney Rainforest Room. The Disney Rainforest Room is different on each Disney ship, and that's true.
Mm-hmm.
It has steam rooms. They have rainforest showers. And it says how much over here. How much is a Disney cruise rainforest pass? The cost of the day pass.
That's not true.
Seems to be $30. It may vary. It may vary.
I don't know.
It may vary from cruise to cruise. So I don't know when this article was written either. But yeah, it's the Rainforest Room. That's how it's called. Check out on the app, or maybe something that you may have to do it when you board the ship.
Yeah.
Because I want to say, if I remember Kyle Paulo, when he did the Disney Wish, he actually said, all right, now I got to go to the spa to get my pass for the Rainforest Room, if I'm not mistaken. And I mean, for whatever reason, Kyle comes to mind as of one of the people that did the Rainforest Room. I don't know if it's gonna pop like that, but yeah, you could do it like that. If you search Kyle Paulo Disney Wish, you may have to search through. Okay, here 200 Rainforest. So it's something that you may have to actually watch and listen to Kyle, and also listen to Def, because see, I want to say that he booked his just like Def. He might have gone.
It might be something you have
the day off just to get that pass. So let me see. He mentions that. This is exactly what Def did. So if you go to PC Def, he's gonna let you know exactly what he did. Which Karen already said that they went and made a reservation on the ship. and it was $100. But in the case of Kyle, he's saying 200. So let's see. So see, he already purchased it. So he said $200 for 3 nights. You didn't hear? You look.
He said it's,
Yeah, he said it. Hold on, let's hear it.
yeah.
$200 for 3 nights only for one person. So he shows you little by little everything's included, which I know that Def did the same thing, right, Karen?
Yeah, and then he went back later that night and showed it pretty empty.
Okay, so there you go. What?
It also, I think so too, Kara. I'm asking to see if somebody answers, but I think it might be because they. I know Dev and Bianca said it. We have to go. We have to go try to book it once they got there. And now that you say it, I don't think I ever saw it on the app when we went to the Wish and I was looking to see what excursion what things we wanted to do. I don't think I ever saw the rainforest.
Well, it makes it sound like it's kind of like a secret per se. Um, based on that article, it's like a secret.
But I'm asking if I get the answer, I'll let you know.
But yeah, stay tuned. But everybody that I know had gotten the rainforest room, they have done it. Saying during they're like, okay, I'm gonna head to the spot because I want to see how much the rainforest room are gonna cost me. Every single one of them, including Dev. Kyle was one. So by that video, Kyle already had it.
But he might have gone the first day.
Well, he might have mentioned it on the first day. I know Team Tracker has done it, and he might have mentioned it too. It's just that I watch so many content creators; it's kind of hard to keep up. But I think everybody that has done
it, the rainforest
they go the day off. They want to do it. All right. Shifting back to Epic Universe. Today, the CEO, Jeff Shell, confirms Epic Universe to open summer 2025. Take shot at Disney Animation. That's not a surprise, right? It says, although he didn't say exactly when Epic Universe will be open, he said there's clearly a demand supply imbalance. I think we're opening a theme park at the right time. In addition, Shell believes that this new theme park will also appeal to conventioneers. So now they're focusing on the conventions. So something is telling me that these massive 2 hotels that are going in there will have convention space.
Oh yeah, of
course. They
course.
want that business. So
they'll be kind of dumb not to give it convention space.
He also said it is also very interesting that the park is very close to the Orange County Convention Center. Shell stated, an interesting experiment for us. We believe that we can get the attendance we need just on the basis of the demand of the market. But it's also going to be interesting to see as the convention business comes back. The park is built so that you can come into one land and not the whole park. Right. That is an excellent and interesting statement right there. Because are we going to get nighttime convention business? Question mark. What kind of an interesting experience for us? So now he just dropped the bombshell.
Right.
You don't need to go through the whole park. You want a land? You can have it. That's basically what he said. So he came swinging, like slapping Disney like there's no other, saying your parks are far. We're not gonna play with the stupid demand and supply like you guys been. That honestly, that job was towards Chapek, by the way. We're not gonna play with that stupid supply and demand crap that you guys are saying. We believe that we can cater to people that go to conventions, by the way, because Unlike other parks, we could open one land. You don't have to go through the whole entire park. And if that, Karen, if that's the fact, this is gonna be very interesting because normally when you go to the parks, they tell you Universal Studio Orlando will be closing early tonight due to a special event.
Mm.
Now, Universal Epic Universe
can literally sell one side of one
maybe Super Nintendo World
will be shut down.
Closing as of 7 o'clock. The rest of the park will be available. So not only they make money out of that land because they rent it out for a specific company, but now they actually keep the guests and they continue to make money. That is brilliant. And I love how he dropped that because uh he says, are we going to get nighttime convention business question mark? Which is kind of interesting, which is kind of an interesting experiment for us.
That'd be interesting though.
Dropping the bombshell.
Because even if that's the biggest park and you only close down one section, you still have regular day side guests and a convention side. So
every time that they interview the CEO, he just comes strong. I'm telling you, this if this park is how we all expecting it to be, this is gonna be insane.
Epic.
Universal has previously stated that Super Nintendo World will be a part of Epic Universe, but it has yet to reveal other themes or attractions. This is what I was talking about. A lot of people are speculating. That's when I show the map. I'm showing you what is speculated to be. I'm said that I told you I'm not gonna get into the whole I think and all this because I don't want to put something that has not been confirmed. It is believed that the park will include Universal Classic Monsterland, a third the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, with a Ministry of Magic ride, and the How to Train a Dragon Land. Shell talked about NBC's DreamWorks Animation and Illumination and said the animation business has giant implication for the company. They also stated that he also mentioned Disney and their recently released box office flop, Strange World. And he goes, I go back 10 years and say, is Disney ever going to be challenging animation? I think most people, including me, will say impossible. They are the dominant player in animation. Their position is not going to be challenged ever. Challenge ever. I honestly think that not only we're challenging Disney and animation, but I will take our animation business over there. Hold your horses. Hold on. He needs to just get off of the high horse for a minute. You know what I mean? Now, I don't get me wrong. With the theme park, I like it. I like the sense of confidence.
Yeah, he's very confident.
But now he's coming too cocky. There's no way.
Be confident, but don't be that cocky.
Now you're being arrogant. I'm sorry. There is no way. First of all, you cannot compare the amount of movies that Disney has put out versus and I love DreamWorks, I love Illumination, but go ahead and count them. You cannot compare. That's comparing apple versus oranges right there. Right. You cannot compare that. That's a for him to come across and say that is a very arrogant statement. I'm sorry. Now, it is not Disney's fault that for whatever reason they lost money and they didn't know how to manage the side of the business and they slowed down on the marketing.
Right.
That movie flopped because of the lack of marketing.
Right.
The things that are coming out of Disney Plus and nobody knowing about is because of the lack of marketing. You cannot compare Universal marketing versus Disney. I am sorry. Just because you have done outstanding commercials for Horror Nights and maybe one for the holidays, you cannot say all of a sudden that you are the one, the giant to bring down. Hold your horses and get off of that high horse. Somebody needs to pull him in check. Hey, you gotta be a little bit more humble, buddy. Come on.
They can't.
I said it. Everybody talk about JPEG. This kind of statements over here is what's gonna get a company in deep trouble.
Yeah.
If you are thinking that way, expressing yourself that way, and coming that arrogant, it's gonna come to bite you. And it was proven with JPEG. So if I were him, I will tone it down.
Yeah.
I will get back in my normal horse and get off of that high horse because there ain't no chance. Look, listen, there ain't no chance in hell that you can compare Universal movies against Disney. That in amount, even in amount, you can't. I mean, tell me, what movie has Universal brought lately that is as good as Encanto, as good as Frozen? Go ahead, tell me. I'm sitting down. I'm waiting. I would love to ask him that question.
I don't know.
Just because
I don't know what's the last movie they made? The Minions.
The Minions.
I mean, the Minion was good, but
I mean, was it better than Encanto?
Doesn't mean Encanto.
Is it better than Frozen? Is it better than even?
I mean, Pixar's strong. Like Pixar's strong. You can't. I mean,
this dude is getting drunk on his own ego. Let me tell you that. Universal Studios, calm him down. You got another Chapek on your hands, and he's getting out of control. I do like the fact that he's saying, "Hey, look, we're catering to conventioneers. Look, we're coming with a different concept. Hey, how about if we experiment with this? Right now, nobody else is doing it. Excellent idea.
That's perfect. Yeah, I think that's
perfect idea. Do not keep drinking that Kool-Aid, brother. Tone it down, because that ain't gonna happen. You want to put that statement in practice. You better start telling Illumination and DreamWorks to start popping out movies left and right and make something as good.
Puss in Boots is coming.
That crap is gonna be another flop.
Hey, he looks cute.
Okay.
It's not gonna be Encanto.
It's not gonna be an Encanto.
Right.
I am telling you right now. He better get off of his ego trip over there. And I'm not defending Disney, because you all know me. When I have to just sweep the floor with Disney, I'll do the same thing with them, just like Universal. But you gotta be realistic. There's no way. When was the last big movie that Universal made that broke records that people talk about for time to come? You cannot compare a DreamWorks, so you guys know, the Minions. Well, that's Illumination now. Or think about Shrek. Shrek was fantastic, don't get me wrong, but it's not an Encanto. It's not Toy Story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the list goes on and on and on. So you have to make three of the same movie like Shrek in order to compete to something as big as maybe one Toy Story. If so. I don't know. I don't think you're right. Pixar, there's no competition against Pixar.
I mean, Pixar has its flops here and there, but they're usually pretty strong. Like, it's hard.
But even what's the movie that came out? The Red Panda. Red Panda came only for Disney Plus, and it's still better than a lot of the Illuminations and DreamWorks movies.
I really can't think of any except the Minions and Shrek.
Thank you.
To be honest,
I raise my case.
Oh, and the dragon one. Is that what is that? DreamWorks? That's
a DreamWorks.
And then I got Secret Pets of Life.
Woo! Okay.
I'm trying to think here.
Okay, we got Disney. We got Disney handle.
Yes, hands down.
You still put your hands and you still have go ahead.
I'm still thinking. But I'm
Minion, Shrek, the dragon, that's 3. What else? Secret Life of Pets. Okay, that's 4. What else? What?
Trolls.
5. Okay.
Trolls was pretty good though.
No, Trolls is good.
Trolls is good.
Move on. Okay. 5.
I have short-term memory.
Okay. Let's mention Disney.
Oh, jeez.
Encanto,
Toy Story.
Frozen, Toy Story, even Red Panda. That's four. What else?
You put me on the spot right now.
I mean, there's many.
Up. Oh, Madagascar. Miss Sheila said Madagascar.
Okay, six.
I need some help here, people.
You know what? That's what we got the internet. Pixar movies.
Well, you didn't do that for her.
Okay. Bam.
And I do. Now do the other one.
Do I have to?
Yes.
Okay.
We gotta be fair. We're equal opportunity reporters or bloggers.
Let me do that. Let me do this.
Bam. There you go.
Okay. Okay.
We got Megamind.
Okay.
Captain Underpants.
Okay.
The Croods. They have Ice Age though. Ice Age is good.
Ice Age is good. Okay.
I haven't do.
Right.
Oh, I fell asleep in the bad guys.
All right. Look. This is Pixar. How long?
I have a few.
You cannot, Karen. You cannot. Look. Look.
No, you gotta hit them more.
Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta hit.
And then go side. Go to the side. They got some. Let's give them credit.
Yeah. Okay.
Ants.
Karen, you cannot.
Rise of the Guardians. Rise of the Guardians was a good movie.
You cannot compare.
Dorado.
You cannot compare.
I'm trying.
You cannot compare. This was a flop for sure.
That was a flop.
Lightyear was a flop. But you cannot compare Cars. You cannot compare Toy Story.
Elemental hasn't even come out.
Elemental hasn't come out, and that this is basically the next one that they're expecting to do well. You cannot expect compare with Monster. Clearly, not Toy Story. Even Turning Red that came out just for Disney Plus. You cannot compare against Up. Clearly, you cannot do Coco. You cannot compare against Wall-E, even though it's not the best. Soul was okay, but still did very well.
Nemo.
Inside Out. You cannot compare Finding Nemo. The Incredible.
Luca was good.
You can. You can.
Brave.
Michela say Ants. That's a good one.
Yes.
Well, Ants did not beat A Bug's Life at all. Onward was good. I mean, my dude needs to tone it down because I had to listen. I had to click more in order to find more. Over here, I just scroll to the side and the list goes on and on and on and on. There's no way, and this is just Pixar. This is Pixar. We're not in the Walt Disney studio yet. So no, this part over here, I completely disagree with him. That is insane. I mean, trust me, I'll be like, Mr. Shell, please refrain from doing those kind of comments because maybe we can compete in the park when we open it.
Oh, I think they will.
But do not say that's like you saying that our movies have beat the Avengers. No. Anyway, just know that the CEO said that. Shifting to Disney World really quick, or Disney overall. The first look at Hey Disney in-room voice assistant, something that's been promising for the last 2 years now. But I think they tested out on the Polynesian, if I'm not mistaken. Didn't hear much from guests. I don't know if the guests were allowed to say they like it or not. But yeah, just know that Disney Park started to test this thing, and it started with the Polynesian. Disney promised that by 2023, we will be having these at the hotels, every single hotel. So the whole thing is interesting. This is interesting to report 18% of guests going to debt for Disney vacation. I like blogmickey.com, which they're reporting on this, but according to them, it's not them. According to blogmickey.com, it's not them who actually held this survey. It was done by Lending 3, which is a financial entity that that lets you borrow money, I guess. Basically reveals that nearly 1 in 5 guests goes into debt for one or more Disney vacation, with food and ticket prices being the main name culprits.
Culprits.
Culprits. I can't even. Blah.
Culprits.
According to the report, Lending Tree surveyed 1,548 consumers, with a price hike looming at Walt Disney World on October 22. Survey from Lending Tree reveals that 1 in 5 guests goes into debt to visit Disney theme park. The survey asked guests to list expenses that were significantly more expensive than imagine. And the top responses were in-park food and beverage, tickets and lodging. Only 20%
Everything.
of respondents said that Genie Plus and Lightning Lane were significantly more expensive than expected. I don't know about that, people.
But even that is the Genie Plus and the Lightning. That's more of a you wanting to spend the money. You know what I mean?
Karen, the whole thing is you wanting to spend money.
Oh no, I understand. But then them saying that the response were part of food, tickets, and lodging. Well, yeah, where else are you gonna spend the money?
I want to share this because I love talking businesses, but we gotta talk reality too. Nobody's forcing you to go on vacation. No. It's like when people come to me on my job. Hopefully, nobody's working watching me from my job. People come from my job and say, we need to take care of this. Why? Because we need to help them. So their lack of hold on, their lack of organization now become an emergency. No. Now they have to wait. So see, now I take it like Disney. Just because of poor planning and lack of research, you cannot say I want to go to Disney and because Disney's fault now I'm in debt.
It is. It's Disney's fault.
No, you save for it. You got it. You got to do smart. You got to be realistic. I cannot go. I would love to go to Disney Paris. Disneyland Paris. Visit Disneyland around the world.
But right now, I would love to go to the Pixar cruise and the Marvel.
Right?
Cruise.
Can we afford it?
No.
So why am I going to blame Disney for us getting into debt because we cannot afford it? The price of an annual pass in Disney World will also increase, and see, for me, you cannot blame a corporation that is unfortunately increasing prices just like many others. Going to Walmart right now costs a lot of money. Buying crap from Target costs a lot of money. Buying vitamins nowadays costs money. Buying eggs costs a lot of money. So you cannot blame a corporation that they had to increase their prices because that's what everybody's doing, unfortunately, and then say, I went in debt because of them. No, you went in debt because you want it. Remember when we identified the wants versus the
needs? That's
what it is.
Wants and needs.
There was that means that 1 out of 5 people wanted to go. Needed to go, but honestly ended up being a want.
Right.
Because you didn't need to be there. See, had they saved money for maybe one more year, maybe there would have been one of the other 4 guests. So anyway, very interesting article. A survey done by Lending Tree is completely biased in my opinion because you cannot blame a corporation for people's bad decision. That's just my 2 cents. Go ahead.
Before we move, Carol, if you're still watching the rainforest, you do once you're on the ship. You can't do it before. So once you're on, like even if you get as soon as you go on, just go to census and try to get that pass if you're really looking into it.
Dang. See,
you ask, we get you the answer. We try.
That's it. We went through the source. Went through somebody that has experience. This is calling my attention because we're talking about the report, right, Karen, about how people get into debt, at least 1 or 5 people, because
Yeah.
they want to go to Walt Disney World.
Right.
Um, very surprisingly, it doesn't mean that it's gonna be like this for a little while, but we still have availability. Look at this, and I think we were in the same spot last year
Yeah.
where
I
we
think
had availability for I think all parks for the
I'm sure.
Christmas Eve,
Christmas Eve.
and then Christmas Day. Then we don't have it for Magic Kingdom,
The 31st is gonna be Epcot.
and then from that point on it becomes lesser and lesser, but we still have
Wow, really?
availability.
Epcot still there?
Yeah. However, once you make it to on Friday 30th, December 30th, you have it for Epcot and Animal Kingdom. You're not gonna have it for Hollywood because it's small, but people are gonna go to Magic Kingdom because that's when they do the fireworks for the New Year's. The New Year's fireworks start on the 30th, and look how surprising.
Yeah.
The only one you have is Animal Kingdom. This is buying a park hop ticket for 1 day, right? And I was just doing research for my own self because I said it before. I knew I wasn't gonna do it this year, but it is my greatest intention and dream to one of these days spend part of my New Year's Eve at Epcot because of the amount of DJs that they bring and how they celebrate that. And I'm a DJ, and maybe I should do a few calls.
He likes to party.
I know the DJs that are DJing during that event. Maybe I should make 1 or 2 calls. Just saying. Forget about going into debt for Disney. I'm going into debt for groceries.
That is so true. Groceries is so expensive.
That's a fact, Michi.
Every time I pay for groceries, I'm like, did I buy a whole bunch of crap that I didn't need? But half the time, I don't even buy half the stuff that I do need.
That is a fact.
Like,
I'm telling you.
And I'm like, where did I spend?
You cannot blame it on a company. Everything is so damn expensive. But anyways, Karen, you still have availability to go to Disney Animal Kingdom. If you're still interested, you may risk it. Go ahead and risk it for the biscuit. Go to Animal Kingdom, and then hoping that when Park Hop opens, then maybe Epcot has space. I don't want to do it because then I will be beating myself down because I spent $200 and I cannot Park Hop on time. So that's the only reason why I'm not doing it. So note to myself, if I want to do it next year, then I'm going to buy it early and then I just book for Epcot. But still, I'm surprised that there's still availability. Moving right along. Karen, check this out. The Walt Disney Company nearly reaches pre-pandemic employment figures.
Sure.
But you're not seeing it because we are actually serving or having more business than pre-pandemic, even though we're not maxing capacity. Isn't that interesting?
We're not maxing capacity, but we still don't have enough guest members.
So in 2019, you'll have 223,000 employees. By October 2020, the total workforce was down to 203, but layoffs were still yet coming in large numbers. In October 2021, Walt Disney recorded 190,000 employees. So now, with the domestic theme park business back up to speed and theatrical schedule normalized, the Walt Disney Company employs about 220,000 people worldwide. Just 3,000 fewer than 2019. And we're still missing a lot of the international employees. And I don't think we have a lot of the CPs like we used to.
We still have restaurants that haven't opened.
I know. So that's what I mean. We still missing.
I don't see how we're back to almost.
That's what I mean. The business is more than before. So Sheila said, why does the website say they are hiring, but there's supposed to be a hiring free? Maybe they just want to see.
Well, sometimes they say that in the big spectrum, hiring freeze, but there might be hiring freeze for specific roles and positions. So like they might stop hiring secretaries or like back of the house cast members that are not needed as much. They're always
gonna hire.
I don't think they will always be able to just not and I know they have in spots, but you always have to hire for food and beverage and housekeeping. Those are the two areas that have so much turnover that you can't not hire people. Like you can't afford to not hire.
The company will collapse.
Yeah. So those are areas like food and beverage, stewarding, and housekeepers. You have to constantly keep hiring because there's no way that you can go on a hiring freeze and not hire anybody when you're hitting records for everything else. There's no way.
Yeah.
They might not get more leaders, they might not get anything of the higher executives, or in my area where it's all backstage roles, those might be frozen. But not, I don't think like regular hourly positions for specifically for those roles. I think maybe merchandise can go without hiring for a little bit. Maybe attractions. There's other ones that could potentially be on a freeze, but not
entertainment.
Yeah, but not the ones that bring all the money in.
Yeah. This is also interesting. So, good question, Michela. But this is also going to explain where the money is going to go for the next few years. So, Disney plans on significant increase of capital expenditure projects in 2023. They already know that they have this guy drinking Kool-Aid. And I've been saying, remember my words, they're going to let Universal believe the hype. Disney does not do something without a purpose. And every time the Universal thinks they're going to just steal the spotlight, here comes Disney.
Quiet in the background.
Quiet as a mouse. But hold on, because they're already saying it. Disney plans on significant increase of capital expenditure projects in 2023. What does that mean? So that means that the Disney Park Experiences and Products division accounts for the majority of the capital expenditure spent by the Walt Disney Company. In the filing, Disney says that they plan to increase their capital expenditure from 4.9 to 6.7 billion. Disney says that 37 increase in spending will be due to a higher spending across the enterprise. If I apply the 37%, that will represent 4.72 billion investment in the Disney Park Experiences, a record figure for the DPEP segment. With that said, we're ready to say that Disney will break previous capital expenditure high sets in 2016 and in 2019, but they're heading towards that way. In other words, what they're saying is like, we're gonna finish Epcot. We gotta finish Tron. With Tron is already done.
Yeah.
We gotta finish the Runaway Railway in Toontown in Disneyland. Disneyland Hotel and DVC project. Finish World of Frozen in Hong Kong. Start Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Complete Disney Treasure cruise ship and DVC Tower. Other projects that have not officially been given the green line include Dinoland retheme to Moana and Zootopia, or Zootopia, and the Beyond Big Thunder Mountain project at Magic Kingdom. They were presented at Blue Sky Concept, but Disney Parks chairman Josh Damara said that they are not dreams, but actual concept. So something is coming. They are not going to have Universal Studio leaving their hype. They're not. So, in other words, they made a lot of money. Iger knows it. Iger knows the problem is not Disney Park.
No, not at all.
Iger knows that Disney Park is actually what is
making the
revenue to have the company survive. So that means the guests want the park. Therefore, we gotta give more to the guests. This is where people love Iger. And yes, a lot of this was already said. But I can guarantee you, Iger is gonna be the one giving it the last push. We need to do something to compete against Universal. Mark my words, that's going to happen. So, in other words, Disney's getting ready to spend more money that they thought about. Here's a new concept that came out, Karen. This is for it's called the Disney Village Transformation at Disneyland Paris. I am dying to go to Disneyland Paris. So
I would love to go. Yeah, internationally.
Not only Disneyland or actually Downtown Disney is getting a reimage. But now we know that Disneyland Paris for the 30th celebration, they're also actually getting a transformation for what they call the Disney Village. So good to know.
Good to know.
So you see how Disney is smart spending the money around the world. Splash Mountain, if you didn't know, it will permanently close as of January 23rd. That means that the final day of operation will be January 22nd. Spoiler alert, we already got reservation for that day. Bad news, we have a wedding. Where's mine? I should come up with a sound that says like quack, 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 quack. Yeah. The idea was I wanted to be part of like Shrek. You all remember when we did Shrek and we were probably actually we happened to be the last showing ever in Shrek. But I don't know if I could be on January 23rd or 22nd, the last ride ever, because I don't want to judge it based on the temperature because sometimes it's super cold. But my intention was to ride it for the last time on January 22nd. And unless we don't go and open the park and go there first, that's not going to happen because we got a wedding starting at 2 o'clock. So just know that as of January 23rd, Splash Mountain will not longer exist, wiped from history, at least on Walt Disney World, because they're getting ready to to change it into Tiana's Bayou.
I'm excited about that.
Which a new concept are indeed a reveal for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. And this is kind of cool. So this is the first time that we're seeing this canoe.
It's the same thing.
I know, but the canoe has the rabbit currently. So I'm assuming they have to change something. And then we see Tiana. We already saw her in her outfit. But now look at this. We're seeing kind of like an orchestra of animals. With Louis. Now, this is hinting there is possibly a section of a new either movie or adventures, like small movies or series coming to Disney Plus eventually.
I can see them doing like little cartoon, like little shows. You know what I mean? Like,
right. So it says the new scene is the thrilling moment you first stop into the bayou and encounter some friends, both new and familiar. As you can see here, fireflies will light up the night and invite you deeper into the bayou. So, you know, it's pretty. I'm excited. I'm excited to see Splash Mountain go, but you know what? I like progress too. I like to see.
I wonder if they're gonna do now they're gonna have that, if they have a stand with big names. They should.
You know,
I hope they do.
We have said this before, Karen and I. And the other day I was watching Adam the Wolf. You know, I love Adam the Wolf, and he actually wrote I almost call it Tiana's Bayou Adventure, but Splash Mountain, right? And he said the same thing that we said the same thing that we all been saying for the longest time. I think Disney is someone making a mistake because they're not taking advantage of something that I mentioned earlier. Remember what I said? Give the guests something in one park that the other one doesn't have.
Mm-hmm.
I feel, and for my Disneyland fan, don't kill me. It's not against you, but we said this before. This concept makes a heck lot more sense in Disneyland because of the
Bayou.
Yeah,
that they have already.
Because they already have the Port Orleans. Whatever.
Well, the bakery that one.
Well, yeah, then kind of like the New Orleans section in there. That's how it is right before you fade. Well, it's splashed, and there's that section, and there's pirates. So they already have that section there. So it makes a lot of sense. If I would have been Disney, I would have changed it in Disneyland and would have left the actual Splash Mountain untouched here in
or
Magic
change it
Kingdom,
to something else.
or change it to something else. But or I wouldn't just keep it classic.
Yeah.
That way, you have people saying, "Okay, I want to see Tiana and Disneyland, but I want to see the classic Splash Mountain, so now I gotta go to Magic Kingdom."
Well, now
Give people something exciting to go and visit different parks.
I mean, you can come over here and do the ride and go over there for the beignets. Maybe.
I think
if we don't get them.
Honestly, I think Disney missed out on that one. That's my personal opinion. However, I'm excited to see Tiana here.
Unless eventually that one's gonna go to California too.
Well, they both are.
Right? They're both gonna be.
Where both parks are gonna have Tiana's Bayou Adventure. That's the part that doesn't make sense.
They should have done one with Brave, maybe.
Nah.
Or give another movie.
Right. Listen, you could have done Encanto.
You and Encanto.
You could have gone through the casita.
You can go to Coco. You can do something with Coco.
Yeah.
On the under. That's right.
There's so much.
They need to do something with Coco.
You could have done two different concepts.
Right.
That's what I mean. I don't know. Let us know. What do you guys think? If you didn't know, Disney 100 merchandise collection coming to Shop Disney. And I want you guys to write it down on your calendar because this thing is going to be sold out and will be sold out for a while. It's coming out on December 12th at, what was it, 10 in the morning Eastern? Yeah.
Yes.
7 in the morning Pacific time, 10 in the morning Eastern time. And you will think, Carlos, are you serious? You want us to do that? Nah. Can I buy it later? Answer is no.
No, that's going to sell out.
I'm telling you, we didn't even get to see it in D23. We were told 100 of these ears were made and one person bought 20.
Jeez.
I mean, it went crazy. They said that the first few people that they went into the store were the only people that were able to buy those.
That's a shame.
And I'll be honest with you. You will say, well, Carlos, it's just Mickey ears. Ask Karen. These ears look hot.
They're nice.
I mean,
they're nice.
I don't wear Mickey ears, and I'm I want them to get them. If they don't get it, I want to get it just for the heck of it because it's a 100-year celebration. I'm going to show it to you guys in a second. So this is all the merchandise that was available. Part of it was available during D23. He was available D23. He was gone. I never saw her. Then the new emos are coming with the same spirit jersey that is being sold.
And a little book bag.
The little book bag.
That's cute.
And
the little lunch fly.
Lunch fly is coming with. I think lunch fly is coming with this book bag too.
Yeah, but the new emos get it too.
This
wow, that is pretty.
The Dunian Blur.
That's gonna be $300.
Yeah, good luck finding it. Good luck finding it because I remember the 50th. It took a while for people to find it.
That is pretty.
I am telling you right now, December 12th. Put it in your calendar, which is a week from today at 7 in the morning Pacific time, 10 a.m. our time, Eastern. This thing is gonna sell out. These ears, they were in display in D23. If you guys follow us on Instagram and Facebook, we posted them, but they were not sold. These are gonna be specific for the park. These are what they call the. Let's see it. There you go. That's how they look. They were not on sold and sell in D23, and we were told in D23 by multiple cast members, including management, that these ones are not going to be able to be found in the theme parks until the first week, maybe the second week of January, which is right before the 100 celebration. And once they land in the theme park,
they're gone.
Good luck with that. So they come over here in a limited edition box, and they were not that expensive. There you go.
That one's pretty.
Tell me that's not hot.
That's pretty.
Tell me if that's not hot. I mean,
it's hot.
I mean, And they were not that expensive. You will think like I thought, like, damn, this thing are gonna cost hundreds of dollars. I think it was like $40, $50, something like that. It was like maybe who knows, $39.99.
I don't remember.
It wasn't that expensive. Look at that.
I like that hat. That'd be cool. 100 years
So
of
this,
wonder.
yeah,
That's
this
very
is
Epcot-ish.
well, this is the basically the line. It's called
Yeah.
100-year-old wonder. That's basically
That office kind of funky.
no, I'm following the logo of the 100-year celebration, the one that we saw. No, Kyla and I saw it, and then we recorded it. No, you saw it. The one that they had the one that is going around the different states, and we got to see the actual haunted mansion here from Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
Well, that's what is called the 100 years of wonder.
Yeah, I'm saying it looks very Epcot-ish. Looks like that.
That's what it looks inside.
That's
what
cute.
you tell me.
No, you're not gonna get it.
Don't be telling me.
Bro, you don't wear hoodies.
It is a 100-year celebration. You don't get it. How often do you celebrate 100 years?
I understand that, but do they have a shirt? Do they have something else?
How often?
Do they have something else that you can
listen
buy?
to me.
What?
How often do you celebrate?
100. When you hit 100.
So how many times you celebrate your 21st year?
Once.
Okay. So of course, if it says 100, it has a fast 5 in here. I want it.
Okay, but do they have a shirt?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Look
at
for a
this.
shirt.
No. I want to buy one. I want to buy it. And this is specifically for Disneyland. Look at this. This thing is hot.
It would make more sense if I bought that than you. But you don't wear hoodies. Or sweaters.
I wear when it's time to wear it.
When it's cold here, guys. When is it cold here? What temperature is up north right now? And what temperature do we have right now? I wore a sweater today. And I went to Carlos basketball with a sweater. Did he wear a sweater?
No, it wasn't short.
Shorts and a t-shirt.
And look, representing 50th anniversary Walt Disney World.
I wore a sweater today out. He did not. I'm wearing a Christmas sneaker.
Because you dress up like that for the vlog.
This is how I went to Carlos basketball game.
I don't know. You were wearing a sweater.
Correct.
So I don't know what you were wearing.
But again, I wore the hoodie. You didn't.
Look at this.
Like, those are cool.
No. That's the actual Spirit jersey.
Very cool.
And it definitely looks cool though. And I think, that's cool that it says Walt Disney World. I'm happy to see it because all the ones that I've seen, Karen, it only says Disneyland. But this makes me happy to see that it's coming for Walt Disney World. Would you buy the Spirit jersey?
I would really have to look at the material.
Would you or Kyla? I mean,
Kyla would love it. I would wear it, but I just gotta look at the Spirit jerseys are heavy.
I understand.
I would rather
focus on this.
Yeah, okay, but I would rather wear I think I would rather get the sweater.
10 years from now, you could say, hey, I own a merchandise that was exclusive for the 100 celebration. I own a merchandise that it was exclusive for pass holders celebrating the 50th anniversary. Now, let me ask you this. I want you to answer honestly.
Do you even like the 50th anniversary?
Hold on. How many times I wear this shirt in the park and people stop me to ask me about this shirt?
Okay.
Say it. A lot.
But you're wearing a shirt.
And every time I say it, it's an exclusive AP that was sold only, I think, one day or a few days. They're like, oh my God, and I love that shirt. So I proudly own a piece of merchandise that is exclusive for pass holder for the 50th year anniversary. Think about it.
I am thinking about it. Let me Sheila says something. Pay attention to me, Sheila.
Michela said, I like the one with the purple bow better. They're both pretty. They are both pretty. I did like that one too. I remember telling Kyla.
Yeah.
Over there, because Kyla is not into purple, but she said that.
No, she likes purple. She just doesn't like all the glittery stuff.
Right, but she did say, I will for sure wear something like that because it was pretty. I mean, it's different when you see it in picture. It is different when you see it versus when you see it in
Right.
person. They are beautiful, and trust me, I don't care. I mean, I'm the one that showed the Mickey mini ears to Kyle and Karen. When I think it's something cool or unique, I show it to them. I don't insist for them to buy them. I just let them make the decision. But this one, I say either you'll buy it or we're buying it for like memorabilia or something because they are really pretty. So that's the Disneyland Resort. Well, Karen, we're
Oh, what
going
is that? Oh, for the
for the
doggies.
doggy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Karen, we're going to Disneyland.
Yes.
We need to own a piece of 100 merchant. Look,
Oh, look at that sweater. See?
I could wear that hoodie. You could wear that, or let me wear that one. You wear the hoodie.
Sure.
Kyla,
I like them.
let me bring the person that supports me the most. Oh, look at me. Sheila said purple is my favorite color.
Oh, so
Believe
you're
it
gonna
or
love
not,
this
me,
one.
I love purple.
Yeah.
I personally love purple. I love red, but I do wear a lot of purple.
Yeah, he does.
A lot. Trust me, I get cold Barney all the time. Ask me, I care. I love the color purple. Let's see if Kyla comes
I'm texting her.
because I need support.
I don't not support you. I'm just saying look for a shirt.
He's not sure.
They
This is
might
what
come
they're
out with a
showing.
shirt.
No, I want that.
Look,
Now,
I'll get you the I'll get you the
no, I
Starbucks
think
cup.
we own. Don't we own this one?
We own that one.
No. We bought.
Oh, maybe yes.
Yeah,
yes,
we bought
yes.
one
Yes.
because it's the 100, and that was the only thing left. Remember
And
that?
that's the only reason why
Actually,
you bought it.
I think it's a Turvis. I don't know. We gotta find.
No,
it.
it's a Starbucks cup.
Like this.
It's a Starbucks. Yeah, look, Starbucks.
Okay, so we own this because it was the only thing that says 100.
She's outside.
Huh?
She's outside.
Remember that? It was the only thing
Right.
that says 100.
You said we should get it because it has 100. Those
This
are pretty.
Is this is pretty. Then you got ornaments.
Look at that tank.
Yeah.
That's pretty. Okay.
So moving right along.
I want the sweats.
Because obviously Karen and I are not going to agree on this. Indiana Jones Adventure closing for lengthy refurbishment in 2023 at Disneyland. Of course, when we going. So when we went the last time, Indiana Jones wasn't refurbishment. We couldn't do it. Now we come back. Now they're closing on January 9th. And it will not open beyond spring 2023.
They might be adding from them. Isn't that a new movie coming out?
I doubt it. They said that a lot of things are not working. And that ride gets stuck all the time. Blah, blah. Mickey's and Minnie's Runaway Railway logo revealed for Disneyland version of attraction. This is what it looks like.
That's cute.
And you bet your bottom dollar that you may witness another argument. We're buying a piece of merch for that too. Because it's Disneyland. Either from me, her, or the kids. And if she argues too much, for you too. The viewers who put up with all these arguments all the time.
Oh, I don't mind buying for them.
So, a lot of people, Karen, are not digging this color.
I like them.
I like it.
I like it.
But people are saying that we're expecting more cartoonish than this color, because it's in Toontown.
Right.
So when you think about Toontown,
it's more cartoonish.
You look at, more of the red, the black, and things like that. You don't.
I like it.
This color doesn't come
People
across.
just want to complain.
So you see, you look at more like that. So I am excited to ride this in California. Not a lot of detail have come out. I was told by one of the Imagineers that they have different scenes. So their version is going to be longer than ours, and it have different scenes than ours.
That's pretty cool.
Some scenes, So they say it's going to have part of ours, but I'm going to be able to see the differences. Okay, talking about Disneyland. So we know that we're celebrating the 100-year celebration. My question is, why the hell are we still finding tickets?
because they're $244.
I know, but
Just like you can still find them for Christmas and New Year's.
Sheila said Ren and Stimpy Disney.
Ah, it kind of does look like Ren and Stimpy.
That's true.
Yeah, it does look like that.
Didn't dawn on me. So
I still like it though.
Here's a question.
Answer.
The 27th, it is the big day for Disney. The 27th is when this ride is gonna open. The 100-year officially start at Disneyland and Disney California Adventure. You will think that by now this day would be sold out.
It's too expensive.
And then the 28th would be sold out.
Nope. People are saying we're not going.
So I find that interesting. Instead, in the 19th and the 20th are sold out.
They're probably $169 a day. Why the 19th and the 20th? That's so random.
Crazy.
That's so random. It had to be the cheapest day out of the week.
Well, yeah, probably no, because you see, as of the 17th,
I think everything was 244.
I don't know why. You're right. That's like you're off. Like doesn't even make sense.
No, it's nowhere near.
But January 27 is the key. See, we arrive on the 26th. But obviously, we will be there on the 20. Well, we're gonna go to part 26, 27, and 28. We come back home on the 29th. You will think these 2 days will be sold out
by now, yeah. Maybe people are waiting to see if they announce more stuff.
I'm not fighting it.
No, that's fine.
Better for us.
We'll be able to do stuff.
Right? But I don't know. I find it weird, don't you think?
Unless they open it for pass holders at that point.
Well, it's open for pass holder,
okay.
and I think pass holders still have access.
Oh, shoot.
That's what I mean. It's still available.
Oh.
Very weird. So let me check on something. All right. Let me make sure that I didn't miss anything before I go to this Disney cruise. I think I want to start doing segments just about Disney cruises.
Oh, yes.
No, that's it. So Disney cruise, you posted about this, Karen.
I did.
So they finally told us more about the Pixar Day at Sea. For those of you who don't know, this Pixar Day at Sea is this Pixar cruise is brand new. It's actually starting on January 7th. It's the first sailing
for 9 sailings in the Disney Fantasy.
So, I don't think people are as excited.
I'm excited.
But
you know what? Reading everything through, I think I think Disney Pixar Day at Sea is taking over Pirates Night.
I guess
because they even have fireworks.
So they say they're gonna have different character encounters, and some of the characters are Toy Story, which we have seen Toy Story before on the cruises. We didn't see it on the Wish, but we seen them in the Fantasy.
Right.
Because we have picture all the kids with Woody and Jesse.
Yeah.
So Toy Story, Monster Inc., The Incredibles, Inside Out, along with Miguel from Coco, Remy, Ratatouille,
and
Doug and Russell from Up. And also be sure to keep your ears open for a special ship-wide guest announcement from Doug, Dory, Finding Nemo, Edna Mode, The Incredibles, and Ross
from Monsters Inc.
Oh,
I'll be watching.
That's gonna be funny. So fun on the top of the top decks. Of course, the characters are gonna be out there.
Yeah, they're gonna have pool parties, deck parties.
Yeah, the normal thing that characters do. The incredible deck party. So it's at the conclusion of Pixar Day at Sea. That's what Karen's referring.
Yeah.
The Incredibles will guest of honor at the super celebration up on the deck, and you're invited. Join Mr. Incredible, Mrs. Incredible, and Frozen for an incredible deck party. Celebrate the supers as they receive a smooth sailing award for a spectacular day at sea. That is until Jack is discovered on the loose about the ship. Action antics and surprises ensue, ending with a fireworks finale that will send the Incredibles and your family off in super spirit. You're right. So there's not gonna be
So there's not
pirates.
gonna be a pirates night there.
Wow.
So I think that would be the first sailing, the first ship that does not do pirates night.
Huh.
And now with that, if they do that and they're successful, do you think they would roll that over to the Marvel and make it a Marvel Day at Sea and make a show with Marvels and then do fireworks for them?
That's
I
interesting.
think this is opening. I think this is opening doors for them to do to kind of go away from Pirates Night in some of the ships. Although if they do that, I'm gonna be sad. I like Pirates Night. I enjoy
No,
Pirates Night.
but I mean that again. We go back to it keeps you going to experience something different.
For sure, because now I would love to do this one, but again, it's in January, and then the Marvel ones are in January too. So
yeah, when the kids have school.
Well, right after Christmas is like it's right around the corner. Like
yeah, so you will be able to test your memory skill with Dory's memory game. Karen,
that'll be me.
A game for you. Get in touch with your emotion at the Inside Out Game Show. Become an honorary member of the Green Army Patrol during Sarge Says. Make Grammy's favorite dish ratatouille at Anyone Can Cook, or take the stage with your best joke during Monster Inc. open mic night.
I think that's gonna be a fun cruise. Wow. Like I really do.
I'm so tempting. So anyway, this is the information that was released today. If you're interested, you know who to call. Contact us. Contact us. No, not the Ghostbusters. Sorry. Contact us. We will love to help you.
I love setting up cruises, and this is my favorite part.
It's Karen is the type of travel agent that she treats the booking like it's hers.
Like it's mine.
And she leaves the emotion of booking it like it's for her.
Yeah.
And sometimes I have
especially cruises.
Sometimes I have to remind her, it's not for you. Right?
And I'm like, I know.
So, wrong part, Karen.
You have signal again. You got Wi-Fi again.
Mary got Wi-Fi.
She lost it. So I guess she went too high.
But Ghostbuster was a good one.
Thank you. I had to. Like, you can't say who you're gonna call and not say that.
But definitely, contact us. We would love to. Oh, she landed.
That's awesome.
Well,
Boo. Yeah.
It's like, you landed safely.
But boo, you left us.
Boo, she's going to the extreme cold.
Yeah, good. Make sure you put your.
Boo, I stay here with her one. Although Mary was wearing a jacket in 80 degrees. Never.
I was kind of chilly yesterday.
No, it wasn't, man.
It was. I could have worn a sweater until everybody crowded us.
Anyways, guys, so
if you want to cruise,
Karen is your girl, or I can help you. But anyways, people, it's been over 2 hours. Lots of great information. Mary has 39 more days to come back to Orlando.
But she's not counting.
Don't
judge her hoodie.
Well, bring your hoodie because then 39 days is going to be cooler. For sure.
Carlos might be able to wear one of his hoodies.
You may see me wearing a hoodie myself.
One of them.
So, anyways, thank you so much for joining us. It was fun. Lots of news.
Yes.
Lots of news. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't done it yet, please hit this like button. Also, share our channel with your families and friends. Help us out to grow the family. Until then, guys, we have a brand new video coming out sometime on Wednesday. Don't hold me to the morning. It's probably going to be like around the 11 in the morning, noon. Because I haven't even started editing. And then we'll have a new video on Friday with Mary, whether she likes it or not. She will be part of that video dedicated for plus size and tricks and to do when you go and ride the rides. That will be a first, just like you see me exhausted for was a first. Yeah, you will see me. I get cold too. What are you talking about? So, yes, you're going to have a Wednesday video. You're going to have a Friday video. And Friday night we're gonna do the escape room. So hopefully I will release that maybe Saturday. We'll see. So we got cool stuff coming. But anyway, guys, until then, just know that you're loved by us, and thank you so much for your time. It was fun hanging out with you, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace. Bye
Bye,
bye.
guys.
Have a great week.
Bye.
Bye.